benefited from the scholarship scheme of Kellogg's Tolaram Lekki Free Trade Zone Enterprise. The leading makers of breakfast cereals expended 5 million naira on the maiden edition of the scholarship in Lagos. Ken Egbelugwe has the details.
The Kellogg Superstar Contest is a school-based competition. It is designed for primary school pupils to sharpen their writing skills and also bring out the creative uniqueness in them.
A lot of kids out there are not able to get quality education because of the financial situation of their parents. And also even those who manage to even go to school, they are not able, is a big financial burden on them. So we sat down and looked at how can we encourage this set of people. So we came out with the Kellogg Superstar Scholarship Scheme, whereby we give educational scholarship to children in that this scholarship is paid directly to the school.
For this scholarship is actually going to enable children, it's going to empower children, particularly children that have come from homes where parents are struggling. And there's no doubt about it also that this has been very inclusive because they've not just chosen children from private schools, but they've chosen children from both private and public schools.
The contest started in March 2019. More than 1 million pupils in 12,000 schools across Rivers, Lagos, and Oyo State took part in the competition. The people were tasked to exhibit their writing skills on the topic, "What makes you a Kellogg superstar?" At the end, 50 outstanding people emerged and were awarded 100,000 naira scholarship each.
The series that makes me to be a superstar. Carbohydrates, calcium.
I'm a consumer of Kellogg Superstar. I eat Kellogg Superstar every day. It gives me energy, vitamin A, B, and C.
The company says it will continue to initiate products that will enrich the lives of its consumers across the country. In Lagos, Ken Igbeluge, NTA News.
Abuja is well known for its smooth, wide and tarred roads. On such roads, movement is pleasant. Well, not all roads in Abuja are that good. Take the Gudu-Lokogoma road, for instance. Driving on that road comes with a lot of hazards. Motorists and pedestrians recount their experiences to Miriam Emekamadi, who visited the area at night.
This is Gudu-Lokogoma Road. You may be wondering what I'm doing here at this time of the night. I am here following an information that a trailer fell inside this ditch earlier, causing obstruction. On getting here, we discovered the trailer has been pulled out. Residents say accidents occur here regularly because of the condition of this road. As we were here watching the drama of who gives way for who, this accident occurred. Hey! God of mercy. No. Oh my God.
What happened to them?
The motorcyclist and his passenger were lucky to come out unhurt. One of the major problems of this bridge linking Gudu and Lokogoma is that the bridge is sitting on a container instead of concrete.
Two roads you can access it is the Apo Aziz or the Galadima, and every one of them is always blocked. So this is the only road that can connect people to the town.
The poor condition of the road caused many people to opt for motorcycle as a means of transportation on that road, as a motorcyclist can maneuver the narrow lane with ease.
For the parks, if I'm not lying, this road has been like this almost 11, 12 years, right? I mean, this time around it's getting worse than what it was before.
We decide with the suffer well every day when we want close from work.
Residents are appealing to relevant authority to find a lasting solution to this challenge. Miriam Emekamadi, NTA News.
Well, thank you very much, Miriam, for that update. The National Space Research and Development Agency is continually engaging the technical know-how of its engineers and scientists to fabricate and design rockets for the space by 2030 that will take off from the Nigerian soil. The Center for Space Transport and Propulsion in Ekpe, Lagos, which will warehouse of the project, will be equipped with the latest facilities in the industry. Abolade Salami completes the report.
Nigeria's ambition to go into space began 2 decades ago. The nation's first orbiter, Nigerian Sat-1, built by Soyonbo Space Technology in the United Kingdom, was launched from a Russian spaceport in the year 2003. Thereafter, two other satellites, namely Sat-2 and Sat-X, were successfully launched into the space to monitor weather in regions ravaged by disaster, and yet another for communication. In order for the country to join the League of Rocket-Firing Nations of the world, and first in Africa, the National Space Research and Development Agency, through its Center for Space Transport and Propulsion, is putting to use the knowledge of Nigerian scientists to design rockets that will be launched into space from Nigerian soil in 2030.
I recall that in that 25-year roadmap, we said a major space power in Africa, and that will have the capacity to launch from the Nigerian territory. And this is one of the prerequisites for doing that. Probably they had no PhD here, and today we are getting close to about 15 here, several master's degree, professional training from all over the world. And to that extent, the question we ask ourselves, are we fulfilled? I say we are.
To validate a theory propounded that dynamic thrust is different from static thrust of a solid rock motor, the center conducted 2 rocket flight tests of 6 kN solid motor and 1.2 kN motor.
Our center is to design, right, fabricate, test, and then use that particular rocket or launch vehicle to launch our own satellite that will be made by one of our activity centers. I must confess to you, everything we did was actually based on indigenous technology.
The success of the rocket launch test has further rekindled the confidence of the agency on the preparedness of the country to launch Nigerian-made satellites from its soil in the year 2030. In Lagos, Abolade Salami, NTA News.
And the stage is set for the second round of 16 in the African Cup of Nations as Nigeria's Super Eagles meet the indomitable Lions of Cameroon on Saturday. These and more on our African update when we return.
With heavy hearts, we announce the death of Honorable Haske Francis Hanania, which occurred on Tuesday, 25th June 2019. The funeral arrangement is as follows. Thursday, 4th July, wake keep at LCCN Church, St. Paul's Cathedral along Abuja Kefi Expressway, Nyanya, time 4 p.m. Friday, 5th July, corpse leaves National Hospital Abuja to Yola by air and then proceeds to Hong local government area for lying in state at General Hanania's residence, time 7 a.m. Saturday, 6th July, funeral service at LCCN number 1 Hong and interment at Central Cemetery Hong, time 10 a.m. Announcer H.A. Hanania for the family.
In this world anymore, I have
area that is gradually fading away due to modernization and civilization to the Nigerian Tourism Development Corporation. This ugly trend must be tackled as its project the country with the Tour Nigeria project, the Nigeria Flavors. Oyinaya Kaluoka reports.
This is the second edition of Nigerian Flavor, a program that is aimed at showcasing the rich cultural heritage of Nigeria, attracting tourists and art lovers from the capital city and neighboring states. Nigerian Flavors was an avenue to showcase the country's Orishi-rishi, a popular slogan in Yoruba language meaning varieties. There were varieties of Nigerian products in arts, craft, fashion, organic products, music and style.
This is a kind of project or event that should be replicated in every state of the country.
The big question was, when will Nigerians begin to appreciate what they have? When will the rich cultural heritage be projected? And the answer was certainly now.
It's high time we promote our own.
Participants at the event exhibited made in Nigerian products with 100% local source materials.
It is farmed here in Nigeria
produced here in Nigeria, packaged in Nigeria.
Like through this project, I've been able to market my product to so many people.
Appreciating and promoting Nigerians' culture and abundant heritage, many say will help tourism to thrive and the diversification policy achieved.
It's empowered, it's now strengthens the unity of this country.
It's really going great. Like, it's a good avenue for like young people in Abuja to meet themselves.
The Director General of NTDC, Folorunsho, organizers of the show, said aside from promoting tourism, the show is driving revenue directly into the pockets of average Nigerians.
The message that I want people to take out of this is make the best of what you have. And what you have here in Nigeria is abundant. Use more of it. If we consume more of our own, we will grow our own brands.
It was an interesting moment at the show, with another debate of Nigerian delicacies springing up. The question was, which tastes better, Nigerian peppered chicken or that of other African countries?
Ours is locally made chicken, not frozen. We have other secret spices we use, which are fully made in Nigeria.
The Nigerian flavors was described as a melting pot of the country's abundant resources. Oyinaya Kaloka, NTA News.
Okay, Nigeria pepper chicken there. Well, that's beautiful. Now to sports. The Africa Cup of Nations Egypt 2019 is heading for